Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right. It's 9 o'clock and I think I've done it. I've got it started correctly. I'm only number six in and everything seems to be working well on my um, in my setup here. So very pleased with that. So welcome along to today's show. It's what day is it? It's Tuesday, the 17th of January, 2023. And so, how did my day go? I I got up reasonably early and did a rat test. I found I was very weak, very weak positive. But I decided that, yeah, it's probably best to stay home for the day, stay home and um, work from home. So that was my decision. I also had a memorial service for an old friend and to go to, and I decided to stay at home and watch that online as well. So yeah, just what I did, and spent the day at home. As I say, I've got plenty of work to do at home. Work to do. So working on the new material for the Moodle courses. So all of my programs that deliver, I deliver them via what we call a Moodle course, which is where we introduce and interact with the students. We upload material, videos, tests, exams, and assignments, and all that sort of thing, and everyone interacts through this thing called Moodle. MOODLE. It's an acronym, unsurprisingly. Modular Object Orientated dynamic learning environment, I think. I try to remember that every year to tell my students that. Um, so obviously, my theory of repeating stuff over and over again helps the memory. So yeah, Moodle. So can work on the Moodle courses, and I've got a few bits and pieces of videos I need to make and things like that. So I was sort of doing a bit of prep for that as well. So yeah, that was my day. My lovely wife went out and about, and she was got the chipper out and was doing some chipping in the backyard. Got all the stuff she cleared yesterday. Got all that chipped and all good to go. So yeah, very pleased with that. So here we are, and yeah, a little bit disappointing, really, that everything's gone well. There's no calamity to solve or anything like that. So I started pretty much at 9 o'clock, and it all seems to be going. All systems are go. All screens are operating and consistent. So right, um, let's um, let's get on with the show, so to speak. So first up on the Twitter feed is Dairyman. He's been up pretty much every night, so he's obviously on a holiday up around the Russell Peninsula, and he's spotted a LIC vehicle. Now, what does LIC? They're the people that inseminate the dairy cattle with the straws. So I think that's what they do from memory. So he's seen one of those up there and said, I didn't know there was any dairy farms up here, but well, maybe there is. We'll just have to wait and see developments there. So that's Dairyman. Here's Clown World. Man gets told to leave Mall of America because his shirt says Jesus saves. Oh, yes. Well, there you go. So, yeah, that's Clown World there. I'll just put that right on. So, yeah, I don't have the sound. I don't think I have the sound turned on that. Or do I? No, I don't have it on. There's no sound coming out of that. We can put the sound in, but yeah, I've got it turned off. I think we don't need to know too much about it. Right, no right turn. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Vance. Have started drinking kava. Love the effects, but it sure does taste terrible. Kava. Yeah. I've never tried kava. A lot of my students talk about it, especially the ones from Fiji. Yeah, apparently it has quite a numbing effect on the lips and mouth and things like that, and a lot of rituals associated with it. Quite a lot of fun. So, yeah, yeah, I'm probably probably won't experience that. Don't drink that much. Well, I don't. I sort of don't not drink alcohol, but I haven't drunk anything for quite a while. No right turn. Quite clear where that person's leaning. Are people still changing their last names when they marry? I've been married and divorced, and maybe it's because I was in my 30s, but I never considered changing my name. Should I marry again, I wouldn't consider it. I honestly think it's weird. No way would I either. I did a half-paid job when I got married. Am now divorced too. Kept it for work, but sort of changed it otherwise. Because Oh, well, because the husband really wanted me to. Something about being a family unit. Um, he could have got the same outcome if he changed his to Moses. Ah, true, 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 true. Um, yes. Right, what have we got? That one there. 5-lane motorway where the speed limit is 110 and we're all travelling 30. Yes. I have travelled on the new motorways just around the Waikato Expressway where it's up to 110. Yeah, it's quite good. I quite enjoyed it. The old RAV4 liked it too. It actually got up there, and once it got to 110, wanted to keep on going to 120. Really, not much beyond that, but yeah, it seemed to want to go go like a bat out of hell, so to speak. Um, Here we go. Now here's West Side 8345 Tauhinari. Why wouldn't they do a statue of MLK? Interpretive dance moves are so hard to well interpret. It looks like a tasteless cross between turd hugging and masturbation of a double shafted penis. Hmm. Yeah, very much depends on the angle that you view it from. Well, so I've sort of worked out for myself. And the actual, I think the number of photographs from the key marquee position uh, is on certainly minimum. And I'd say the maximum angle is the big turd view. And yeah, the uh, the double shafted penis view is not one that I've seen a lot of, but well, that's the first time I've had it referred to that. Oh, airlines and luggage. Rahira. Hey. Yeah, I like Rahira's posts or Rachel. Quite a thoughtful person. Animal rights activist, I think. But yeah, the pressure of selecting the right avocado when they're not on special. Yes, yes, for sure. I, yeah, I'm sort of reckon about a 20% strike rate. I think, yeah, 20% seems to be what happens. Certainly, pulling the pip out and checking for green is definitely the little nipple at the top. Pull that out. If it's green underneath, it's good to go, good to eat. And then you want them to mature over the number of days to your next visit. So yeah, it's a bit of an art or science, really. Here's Cam Slater. He's popping up all over the show at the moment. Latest revelations suggest Chris Hipkins may have a privilege issue as it appears he lied in an answer to a written question. Okay, all right, that's very political sort of issue there. This was a lie. Neither MedSafe nor that said any such thing. Quite the opposite, actually. The decision to use 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine 15 years old was based on MedState approval and expert advice. Oh, right. Okay. What a joke. The Albanian, oh, Nigel Farage. I sort of, um, yeah, he says it how it is. I'm pretty sure it's quite controversial, but yeah, at least he's interesting. The Albanian illegal immigrants just cut their tags off and disappear into the criminal underworld. Okay. Somebody obviously thought that was a good idea. Right. Ninja Kitty. Okay. NCEA. So NCEA is our our student examination system, and I think the results came out today. I'm reading a lot of tweets of peeps for whom NCEA results did not factor when it came to future plans. So I'm curious to know, looking back on learning in high school class, what would you consider are the things, ideas, skills everyone must learn? Okay, interesting. There's a few responses there. I think for me it's pretty clear. It's STEM. Um, the STEM subjects, um, English, maths, science, um, you know, pure maths, the full maths, physics, biology, chemistry, that sort of thing. The classic science, maths thing is the one that's going to open the most doors. Um, yeah, a lot of people make poor decisions and then decide that they want to get into, say, engineering, um, and only to find that it's the maths in our engineering courses that we deliver. Certainly, there's a bottleneck around the maths and the physics. So yeah, STEM subjects all the way. Um, yeah, obviously English, just a good um, reading and writing. It's good. Um, but some of the more um, interesting ones there. To be fair, like the drawing and graphics communication, probably okay if it's sort of more directed towards a trades background. Not that trades is a good background, but and a lot of people been encouraged to go down the trades line. But yeah, if you want to go down the professions, I would say the particularly engineering, and that's which is the area that I'm in, the STEM subjects. The law maybe. Um, yeah, I don't know. Some of the arts might be fine there, but you've got to be able to read and write and do your arithmetic. That's my opinion, anyway. For what it's worth. Okay, Professor Dominic O'Sullivan. I think he is a professor, this guy. No point repeating all that everyone knows, but they have considered Trulicity. I understand it's expensive to the state, so they're not promoting it, but it's not worth asking. But it would be worth asking if it's not being considered. I think that's in relation to I'm not sure whether that's in relation to a tweet about what is it? Oh, diabetes and the use of not using insulin. So Trulicity, I don't know what that is, but yeah, it doesn't look like that's a response. So something to look at. Okay, all right. Well, we're going along. Yeah, pretty well actually. Very pleased. Well, yeah. If anyone feels free to come and join us, of course, that would be good. But oh well, I'm doing my thing and I'm improving. So my first one. So the Daily Wire. Okay, Joe Biden. This guy should just. Oh my God. I used to go to 7:30 mass every morning in high school and then in college before I went to the black church. Not a joke. Okay. Oh dear. I imagine that's got him into some sort of problem for some or a number of reasons. But poor old Joe. Yeah. Okay, so here's Cam Slater coming through again. He's been busy these last few days. A year ago, I posted this. Now, with Revelations, it is now even more pertinent. Every lie incurs a debt to the truth. Sooner or later, the debt is paid. Hmm. So, yeah, he's certainly been busy today. Truly amazing how badly we need him back. President Trump, that's Eric Trump, his son, posting that. President Trump at the 2018 World Economic Forum. Yes, there's lots of things being said and done about the World Economic Forum and the likes of Soros and Schwab and what they're actually trying to do. Interesting stuff. A lot of it's being promoted as conspiracy theories and things like that, but I haven't done a deep dive into that at all. But it's sort of you've got to just be wary of it and see what's happening, see who's saying what. That has never been to the mountaintop. No, I saw. I think I said yesterday. Someone said it's based on the "I have a turd" speech, but I thought that was a bit disrespectful. To be fair, funny but disrespectful. Okay, outrageous but inspiring. Canadian judge tosses case against guards who killed a woman for not wearing a mask. Unsurprising. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. Liam Vincent. These tweets are so sophomoric for an official political party account. Top 9% of income earners pay 40% of all income tax. Bottom 48% pay 8%. Yes, we want a flatter tax system that treats income earners more equally. So, what sacrifices will the top income earners be making for all New Zealanders? We live in a free country. In free countries, people shouldn't be forced to sacrifice themselves. They should be free to choose how they use their talents and property for the benefit of others. I will say that the Act people do have reasonable answers for things and are prepared to give an answer, which is helpful, and their answers are and sometimes quite succinct and clear. Uh, you may not agree with them, but I think it's you sort of know where they stand. Mostly, that's my opinion. What the hell's going on here? A healthy the network. Oh, he's taken the desk with him. Okay, whatever. These masks have been a real boon. Very decorous and not so very decorous. The old cat. Okay, Joe, PhD Wahine. Since when was a fine a disincentive to not do something? People will not pay it and then end up in more trouble. This won't address anything. David Seymour says the move will give power back to police to address growing retail crime problem. Okay, not 100% sure on that one. No, fines, yeah, interesting. Oh, oh, all good. People who feel their gender doesn't align with any pronouns can officially use no pronouns and make others refer to them only by their name. Ah, okay, interesting. All right. Andy, no. Um, yeah. Video of some of the leftist protesters came and try and shut down a women's rights event in Newcastle, England on January the 15th. The protesters claim the women are transphobic and fascist for not accepting males can identify as female. Hmm. Yes. I don't really want to get too involved in that sort of debate. Oh my God. Cucumber and mighty marmite, one of my favorite snacks. Um, right. Her Twitter handle is Strange G. Perhaps now I can totally see why. Interesting, though. Interesting. So the rumours were correct. Why, though? Labour is racist, divisive, and currently fascist. As bad as they are, the Greens are either further to the hard left. What an odd choice. Don't know. Not sure about that. Exclusive. Sam Smith winery concert paid for by the taxpayers. Ooh. Right, and we're coming up to 9:30, so just half an hour for my live. Ben Thomas. I personally have a reflection for Chris Trotsky, but he really needs to stop fantasizing about a race war. That's why the true underlying agenda of those who preach the gospel of co-governance can only be the reconfiscation of tribal territories lost during the land wars. This may sound far-fetched, but it is not impossible. As Maori discovered in the 1860s and subsequent decades, all that is required to deprive a people of their lands, forests, and fisheries is control of the legislative process and the military force necessary to enforce the legislators' will. Yes. Why did the FAA ground all travel? Was it really just a fat finger? A fat or misguided finger, maybe. Okay. And so yeah, I think we'll just maybe finish about here. Um, breaking new data from NZIR shows business confidence has hit a 50-year low. Almost 75% of businesses are expecting worsening economic conditions in the year ahead. This will drag annual GDP growth below 1% this year. Grim. Devon Minette. Feelings aren't a good metric. May as well spin a bottle. Oh, it's too true, too true. And, an advert for this little razor here. Looks fantastic. Um, not sure that it. Yeah. I'd love to be able to try that for myself. Looks fantastic. Certainly does. I recently bought a miniature vacuum cleaner that had similar fantastic um, comments made about it, and um, they proved not to be true. I'm very tempted to just to have a look and see how much this one is, but maybe not. We'll leave that for another day. Alrighty, so that's it. Yep, I've run out of English breakfast tea. It's time to wind up. And yes, I seem to have got my live on track, which is very good. Very pleased with that. And, well, cheers. See you. Bloody marvelous.